I was terrified to open up and speak to people and just be telling my part of the story, because it's just a whole fucking mess. How I was, it all stems from growing up, right? Like your childhood trauma. So if you have unhealed childhood traumas, you will face this shit in your adult life. So this is why I always encourage people, face your fears, bro, because if you have a fear of being vulnerable, you will be fucked up, because you will always find yourself you will start settling for things that you're not supposed to settle for. And I'm being very, very honest with you. If you have a fear of being vulnerable, this is how you end up making choices that you're not happy with. This is where people pleasing start to pop in, because you don't value yourself. You don't even respect yourself. So this is why I encourage people to be vulnerable. Now, I understand, don't come for my throat, big man, because what I've learned by growing and healing my inner child and my childhood traumas and all of these kinds of things, right? I started to respect people who cannot open up and who are afraid to be vulnerable. I started to respect these people more, because I understood by fixing my own insecurities, yeah, but more like my own internal problems. Going through that shit alone is not easy. So it's so much easier to bottle shit up and just to make choices that will make someone else happy. In the long run, you're going to fuck yourself in a very nice way. I used to people please for 26 years until I woke up and I was like, I'm not going to do this shit anymore. Like, why should I people please to keep someone out? Why should I fuck myself over to make next man happy? Am I okay? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So this is what I'm saying, right? If you have a problem with being vulnerable, open up to yourself. Be honest with yourself. You don't explain. You don't, how can I say this? You don't owe an explanation to the next person. You owe an explanation to yourself. How do you become vulnerable with yourself? By sitting with yourself and facing the truth. Understand that you are the problem. I had to accept that I was the problem. And when I accepted that I was the problem, regardless of who treated me what way, I was the problem, because I allowed them to treat me that way, meaning there was something wrong with me. You know what I mean? And the moment when you start to take accountability for your own shit is the moment when you can fix things. So how do you start with being vulnerable? First of all, you have to start letting things out of your system. What I normally did in the beginning was I started to write things out. I started to journal. Journal helped me. And then the thing that I would really advise you that will really, really help you is to do voice notes, voice recording, listen to it, and then identify the problem within you. Like, say for instance, you have a specific type of girl or guy that you want to date, right? Like, say for instance, you want to date a 7, but you always end up dating 4s because you are insecure, because you feel like that 7 is not going to like you. That's a problem within yourself. Like, you blocking your true abundance because of your own insecurity. So you have to work around that. You need to sit with someone and or yourself and identify the problem and work around that in order to fix it. Like, listen, it's not easy. I'm not going to sit here and say it's easy. It's not easy. But if you really want to have a better life in the long run, you have to fucking do the work, bro. Like, no tea, no shit. Because out of all honesty, breaking away from toxicity, I'm tired of seeing people in toxicity, bro. Honestly. And it's like that saying that says, if you want to change your world, if you want to change the world, you have to change yourself. Yeah. If you want to stop attracting toxic people, you have to fix your toxicity, because we're all toxic until an extent. And we see the toxicity when we look to those around us, the relationships that we are attracted to. That is a major indication of your toxicity. The people that you are drawn to, and the people that you are drawing in, that is a reflection of your toxicity. So to stop your people pleasing, to stop being miserable, start being honest with yourself. And really, it's not a disgrace. It's really gonna help you in the long run. I've done the work. I can tell you it's really going to fucking work in the long run. All right? Okay.